Hello everyone, welcome to Building the World with Yomi Folashele. This is the platform where we discuss on how to build a successful and a godly marriage. And may I say to everyone again, Happy New Year to you. 2024 is going to be the best of the year for you. A year of great joy, fulfillment, and celebration. So we started in the last three editions a particular topic, preparation for marriage. And on this, we're looking at the certain readiness needed for marriage. For those that are planning to marry, for those that are already in marriage, peradventure you have missed any of this, yes, there's still room for you to adjust. So we started with you knowing yourself. In preparing for marriage, in making a happy home, you actually need to know yourself, your temperament, your unique wiring. When you know yourself, you'll be able to know your spouse. And when we know one another, we'll be able to help and manage one another. There's no perfect being. You are coming from two different backgrounds. So you need to know your spouse's strengths. When you know it and you know that of yourself, you maximize it. And the weaknesses that you see therein, you got to manage one another. You minimize that. And with the help of Holy Spirit, the two of you will be able to work on that weaknesses. And you will make better strength out of it. So when you know yourself, you know other people, you know why people react the way they do. And that will help you to have a good rapport with them. You will know that that person is not annoyed with you, is not being this. You know how to successfully relate. So I'm going to go straight into that in the next edition. We are going to talk about the temperament, you and your temperament, and how it affects marriage. It's key. Okay, and I remember we talked about building your spiritual stamina. In marriage, you need to build that relationship. You with God, know the Lord, because it's the one that institute that marriage so that I can hold you by his hand and walk through you through that institution. And I remember I spoke again about discovering your purpose. This is another thing to do in preparing for marriage. You need to know your purpose before marriage. If you do not know it, when the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable, you'll not be able to fulfill. Everybody has there's a reason why you are here. You are not only meant for marriage. There's something in you that when you now get married, you'll be able to work together and complement one another, and you will have good reward for your labor. Yes, marriage itself it's purpose oriented, and you cannot afford to be one without one. Your spouse has one, Adam has one. He was called to dress, to take care of the garden, to have dominion, to subdue, and he needed a partner. So you must know what you are fashioned for. And I know God will give to you a partner that will be of help to you. And may I tell you, if you miss it in marriage, to fulfill this purpose will be a hell. It will be a great struggle. And that's why you cannot afford to miss it. You need to prepare. As you know it, and you begin to walk towards that thing, God will bring your way people of same spirit, people of same strength, of same vision, that you can work together to accomplish your goal and your purpose. And I remember I was talking about the need to build the mental capacity. That is the fourth one. This is your ability to make decisions. Understanding information and deciding. In marriage, it is not for babes. You will take certain decisions relating to your life. You will need none of your parents, because the man will leave his family to cleave to the wife. Same with the wife. So the two of you, you must be mentally capable. You must have the ability to take decisions relating to your life. So you have to be mentally ready. Also, I was talking about the need to be domestically ready. Many of the people, we prepare for marriage, we don't even know what to do. How to take care of home, how to make food, I'm not talking to the girls or the ladies or the women alone. This has to do with everybody. In marriage, we have to complement, we have to help one another. So if you are the type that want to marry a lady that will be, 100%, she's this, and you want to sit in the sitting room eating, and no, that's not a good way to begin. So you yourself. So that's why for everyone, we need to teach our words on how to be domestically responsible. So you need to know. If you are a man, you don't know how to cook, may you not go hungry. You should be able to stand on your own. You should be able to be a help. A time will come that your wife might not be able to. And the same with the wife. So we need to be domestically, we need to be ready. That's part of the preparation. So at home, make sure you are learning certain things. Those time of your waiting. And if you are a wife, you don't know how to do, we have Google. You can learn so many things. There are times I want to do a particular, I go on Google. You will get there. There's nothing you cannot get over there. So please, equip yourself. Prepare yourself. Don't be a liability. I remember when I was serving in Delta then, as a state mama, I would tell the men in the house, you cannot be a liability to whoever you're going to marry. So everybody is on their toe. As I'm peeling the yam, somebody is doing this, we are all doing it together. So you must be ready domestically. Know how to do chores, know how to prepare food, know how to make home. Okay, well, we'll get to temperament because you'll be surprised. When you marry a sanguine and the man drop the shirts on the dining, you are in for work. And you will manage one another. You won't fight. You'll be fine. So financially, you have to be capable. So if you are preparing to be married or you are in marriage already, don't leave the responsibility of taking care of the home, of managing the home to one person. Your husband that you want to marry is not going to be an El Shaddai so that he won't die. One of the mothers said, so I was just laughing. We need to complement one another. That's why you as a lady, the virtuous woman in the Bible, she goes, she uses her hand, she wakes before it's morning, she does this, she does that. What are you doing? What job? What work? How stable are you financially? Or you want to get married, you want donation from people, and after the wedding, what becomes of your marriage? Don't live at the expense of others. Don't expect people to come and make your home. You have to be prepared for your own home and not for yourself alone. Remember, you're going to have children. You are going to have so many things. So financially, you must have what it takes. You need a home. You won't tell me you want to get married, you don't even have a place to stay. I'm not saying, you have to get car, if God gives you, to God be the glory. But you need to have certain things that you need for your marriage. Okay? I hope that is clear to us. Financially, you have to be capable. Don't depend on uncle, auntie, mommy, daddy. You must have your own money. They can support. And remember, your marriage is going to be you and your wife. So you need to prepare for this. Everybody has their own responsibility, there, and there. So you must be responsible for your own home. Psychologically, you have to be stable. In marriage, when there are issues, we have to be matured enough to handle issues. You don't just take your cases, you don't take your issue to third party. This will not give you a happy home. I'm not talking about there are times when you need counsel, but you will know when it is necessary. You need to be psychologically stable. At times your spouse might do one or two things and you feel like, no, this I can't take. But when you are stable, you'll be able to take it. As a man or as a woman, you begin to grow large heart. You begin to, tolerate one another, and you adjust, and before you know it, the two of you blend and you will be fine, living well and enjoying your matrimony. And lastly, on this segment, I want to talk about your social readiness. Social readiness. You know, many people are not ready when it comes to socially, relating with other people. This is another thing you need to prepare for. In marriage, it's not going to be you and your husband alone. You will have families. You are going to meet with another family, the in-laws, everybody will come. You must learn to relate with people. There will be function. You must have what it takes. You must learn to be cautious. You must learn to talk without being rude. You must be the people, that someone that people will want to sit with, and because you carry a kind of aura that is good. So we need to learn. Don't be the muddy type. Though it does happen. The temperament, but the Holy Spirit is helping you. That's why I started with you knowing yourself, working on yourself. So on this, we are going to stop on preparation for marriage. I want us to put all of this into action. Let's implement them. Let's see how things will turn around for us. These and many other things God is helping us to have a good and a godly marriage. I didn't talk about buying gele, buying this, because those are just the minor. So these are major. I pray God is helping us. So as you plan for that marriage, as you are in that home, and we make use of all this godly wisdom, I pray your home will stand, and you will be a great influence for your generation. You'll be a great testimony for your generation. Meet me again on the next edition. Then we'll be talking about you and your temperament. Bye for now.